Today we'll discuss Python program number 5. Write a program to input the value of x and n and print the sum of the following series. So you can see the series over here. Okay, so we'll be discussing individual programs for each series. Let us start. So first one is to input the value of x and n and print the sum of the series. That is 1 plus x square plus x cube plus x4 till x raised to n. If you observe the series, you can clearly make out that this is x raised to 0, then this is x raised to 1, x raised to 2, x raised to 3, x raised to 4, like that till n. So we can easily make out that, okay, we have to take a value where it's going to start from 0 to n. Okay, so here we'll be taking the first line is the comment. Second line, we have to take two values. First value will be the value of n, which is the ending, and next value is nothing but x. So as you know, we'll be making use of the input method. Input, enter the value of n. In single quote we'll be writing, and it has to be converted to an integer. Same way the value of x. Okay, so we are accepting the two values. We have to find the sum of this. So because of that, we have to take a variable sum over here. Sum is equal to 0 initially. Now for we have to take a loop because we have to do it first for x raised to 0, x raised to 1, like that. So we'll take x for I in range. Now this, if we do not specify the first parameter, it means it's going to be starting from 0. And we have to go up to n plus 1 because we have to go till that value, whatever is the value. So we can just see here, okay, and sum is equal to, we have to just cumulative add. So it is going to be now pow is the method for raised to x raised to I. Okay, and then we have to print the sum at the end. So we'll just take a live example. Let's execute the program and see. With the help of that, I'll explain. Go to the ID. I've already typed the program. So we can just open that program and try to. Okay, this is the program which I have typed. So here what we can do is this is, we'll just open the first program. We have got four fields. So we have actually, okay. So here I have printed the value of I also just for understanding purpose. Okay, so that you understand what exactly the value of I is. Now we'll execute the program and see, so it will be easy for us to understand. Okay, and then we can just understand the program. So let us take some values over here. So here the value of n I am taking it as 3, and the value of x I am taking as 1. So here you can see the value. Now this what I have printed is nothing but the value which I is going to take. So I initially took the value 0, then 1, then 2, then 3, and so from 0 to 3. Now if you take the value of n as 3, so that is why I have provided over here n plus 1. So when I am writing the range, okay, 0 means it will take start from 0 and it will go up to n, whatever the value of n. So here we are supposed to write n plus 1. This is the reason I have printed the value of I. Okay, just to make you understand what it is. And now here the sum of series has come. Let us see how it has come. So let's go in Excel. This is just for your understanding. Okay, we will just open one file. Already I've created one example file. Okay, so here if the value of n is 1, we have entered what over here? Let's say the value of n is 3 and 1. So let's say if the value of n is 3 and the value of x is 1. Okay, so in that case, what are going to be the values? So here if the value of n was 3 and x was 1, so first one was what? X raised to 0. Second one was x raised to 1. So x raised to 0 means it will be 1. X raised to x raised to 1 is going to be again 1. X raised to 2 is going to be again 1. Okay, x raised to 3 is again going to be 1. but we have taken the value of x as 1. So answer is 4 over here. If you take the addition of all this, okay, you will get the answer as 4. Now let's take another value. Let's take the value of x as 2. In that case, this will change. This will become what? This will become first x raised to 0. That is 2 raised to 0 is 1 only. Then 2 raised to 1 is 2. 2 raised to 2 is 4. 2 raised to 3 is 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8. So if you take the sum here, you should get 15. So let us try this, whether we are getting the correct output. Okay. I'll remove this in Python. Remove this print because it's not required actually. Just for understanding it, I put this. So if we are giving the input, if the input is n is equal to 1 and x is equal to 2, then we should get 15. Then only the output is correct. So let's run this now. N is say 1, sorry, n is 3 and x is 2. In that case, we are getting 15 means it is correct. Okay, so this is very simple program, the very first series. So you can easily understand this. Okay. Now the second series is only a small difference between the first series. So if you see here, only you will find that here minus is there. That is wherever the same series is there, only what the even series you have got minus sign. So here you will find the even position. Here it is minus. Here it is minus like that. So the program is same only. Only what we are doing instead of x, we are written minus x. Okay. So let's see how this program will work. So let's say in this case, okay, this will be different. So let's say the value of x is 1. Okay. So what will happen now if you take this kind of a thing? So 1 x raised to 0 means 1 raised to 0. So 1 raised to 0 is 1 only. Second one will be minus. So minus 1 raised to, so minus 1 it will become. Okay, the third one is 1 and fourth one is minus 1. So here you should get the answer as 0. So let us run the program. If you are entering 3 and 1, okay. Second one. So here only changes we have written minus x over here. That is the only change you have to do. So let us run the program now. We give the value as 3 and 1. So we are getting 0. Now we'll execute the program once again. Okay. So here what we will give now 3 and 2. So we will get minus 5. Let us check whether it is correct. So if it is 3 and 2, in that case now if it is 2 raised to 0, you will get 1 only. Here it will be 2 raised to 1. That is minus 2 raised to 1. So it will be minus 2. Okay. Because it will be 2 raised to minus 2 raised to 1. And here it will be minus 2 raised to 2. So it is a 4. It will be 4. And here it will be 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8. So minus 8. So we should get minus 5, which is correct. Okay. So this program is correct. Now let's go to the next program. Next program is to input the value of x and n and print the sum of the series. Now here the same program, the previous program only what is the difference? You are dividing it by a number, which is nothing but the I value. So here if you see, this is x raised to 0 divided by 0, which is actually not divide by 0. We are not supposed to divide by 0 over here. Okay. Here x raised to 1 divided by 1, x raised to 2 divided by 2, x raised to 3 divided by 3, like that. Okay. So here we are starting. So the first one is 1 only. We have to take directly 1. So we are starting from 1 instead of 0, and we'll go up to n plus 1. That is up to n. So how this will work? First time the value will be 1 only, because first value will be 1. So this will be 1 raised to I value is 1 only. So 1 and 1. So what is that? Divided by 1 only. That is, we are starting from here. Okay. So let's start now. The only change here is we have put the value 1 over here, and we are dividing by I, because I will take whatever value, but to divide it by I. So let's run what we will get. We will see. Let's take the value of n as 3 and x is 1. So we are getting minus 0.83. Okay, let us check whether it is correct. So let's say the value of n is 3 and x is 1. So here, first one is what? X raised to, because it will take I value is 1. So it will be what? In this case, it will be x raised to, use some extra program. 1 minute, calculate. Okay. So first time the value of I is 1. Let me run it again one more time. So value of n is 3, x is 1. You are getting this. Okay. Let us check whether is it correct. The value of n is 3, x is 1. Now here we'll keep a I value. Okay. And we will change the value of I over here. Okay. So let's say this is my I value. Okay. When I value is 1, at that time what will happen? The value of x is 1 only. So here this will become what? First time it will come here. Pow is equal to pow is minus x raised to I. So minus x is nothing but minus 1 raised to 1. Minus 1 raised to 1 is minus 1 only. Minus 1 divided by 1. So it will become minus 1 in the first iteration. Okay. Then second, when x is 2, I is 2, that time what will happen? This will be 1 raised to, that is 1 raised to 2. So it will be 1 only, divided by 1. So answer is 1 only. The third iteration, this will become what? No, this is 1 divided by 2 now. So here it will be 1 divided by 2. Okay, whatever is the answer. Then for 3, this will become 1 divided by 3. Okay, and this will be minus actually. So if you try to take the sum over here, we should get the same answer. Okay, which we are getting over here. So it is correct. Now we'll try to change the values. Okay, so let us run this again. we'll keep the value of n is 3 and x value is 2. So in that case, we should get this. So let us check whether it is correct. So here, if it is in the first case, it will be what? 2 raised to, here if it is 2. Okay, so this will become what? This will become 2 raised to 1. 2 raised to 1 is 2 only. Divide by 1. So this will be 2 only. Okay, here it will become x is 2. So 2 raised to 2, 2 raised to 2 divided by that is 4. 4 divided by 2. 4 divided by 2 is 2. Okay. Here in this case it will be what? 2 raised to 3, that is 8. 8 divided by 3. So this is 8 divided by 3. Are we getting the correct result? Yeah. So this is the result what we are getting. Okay. So this is clear. It is correct. Now next, let us go to the next iteration. Here, what is the change? Only we have the same program is there. Instead of this, you are having a factorial. How do I calculate the factorial? Factorial is equal to factorial into I. So whatever is the factorial will be taken. Nothing, no change is there in the program. Only it is divided by factorial. So this one line is added over here. So let us see whether it is working. Let's open the next program. So we have just printed the factorial just for understanding purpose. Okay, we'll take the value of, because it will be divided by just, let's take the value of n is 3 and x is 1. So here as you can see, if it is 1, so it will be 1 factorial, then 2 factorial, and then 3 factorial, which is the correct answer which we are getting. Okay, so I will just remove this because this line is extra, not required. Okay, so here as you can see, only thing added in here is factorial is equal to factorial into I. I initially will take the value. You have to also ensure that factorial you are taking the initial value as 1. Okay, and sum you take initial value as 1 because we'll be taking the sum also. Okay, it will start from there. Okay, sum has to be 0 only. Sum, sum is equal to 1. So let us see whether we are getting the correct output. So we'll change the values now. So let's say first one, if it is 1, okay, sum is factorial is initially 1. So let's take sum over here and factorial. Initially it is 1. Both are 1. Okay. So here what is happening? I's value initially is 1. We have calculated the factorial first. So factorial will be what? I'm just putting it here so that it will be easy for you. In that case, factorial of 1 is 1. Okay. And then you have to calculate the sum. So sum value will be what? Sum value will be sum, which is 1 actually. 1 plus x, that is x raised to I. So x raised to I means it will be 1 raised to 1 divided by 1. So it will be 1 only. So in the first iteration, this will become 2. Okay. Then that 1 is automatically taken because we are starting from 1 instead of 0. because x raised to 0 we have not taken. That is the reason. Now here when it comes, i's value is 2, so factorial will become what? Factorial is factorial into I, which is 2. So you will get 2 over here. Now sum will be what? This is whatever is already there. So 2 plus, it will be uh, minus x. That is, what is the value of x? X is 1. 1 raised to 2. So 1 raised to 2 is 2, 1 only. 1 divided by 2. So it will be 1 upon 2, which is 2.5. Okay, but here this will be a negative because then factorial of this will be what? This will be the next value, 3 into 2, which is 6. Okay, so this will be equal to 1.5 plus the next value. So what is that? X raised to I. X raised to I means 1 raised to 3 is 1 only, 1 upon factorial. So 1 upon 6. So this is the answer. Are you getting the same answer? Or mistake is there? Okay, this way it will come. So it is correct only. Small bit is there. Instead of writing it like this, we'll write it like this. So here this will be what? First time it will be sum plus whatever the number. Okay. So accordingly it will work. This correct only. We'll be getting the correct output. Whatever is the output, which is the correct output. Okay. So I guess it is clear. So this is a program for the fourth series. So if you observe over here the first program, which is there, second program, only you have entered a minus x over here. Here we have included 1 over here, and then accordingly here sum is equal to 1, fact is equal to 1, and fact is equal to fact into I. Okay, you can check the value of tables. So I think it is very clear.